did. It did the thing. It is live. And for some reason you're not introing, so I will do it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness, RageMage. And yeah, oops. Wow. This was supposed to go a bit more fluid than it went. But we are setting the scene at a random hospital in Manhattan. And for some reason that he can best explain for himself, Jacob is visiting this hospital.
Yeah, so it is known that emergency services tend to correspond, and Jacob, being a police officer, interacts with medical personnel on a actually pretty extremely common basis. He talks to them daily, usually on official affairs, but he's made a few friends and a few contacts, one might say. And he's gotten wind of a certain person getting transferred to hospital. A certain famous person on the cover of Cosmo.
That was a
And
long time ago.
And he has decided to pay a visit to the New York Presbyterian Hospital to say hi to his new friend who thinks he's really static, which Jacob believes is a polite way of saying he's boring and dull. Which makes Jacob very sad. But he's even more sad about the fact that this person is sick and has decided to pay her a visit and get her a smoothie to prove that he's cool and he can be dynamic as well by getting her a smoothie. Because he heard that she likes movies, so he got one.
Yeah. I guess when he is informing in the hospital, they will, like the receptionist will send him to the intensive care unit, and there he will be led to a room. Door is like slightly ajar as always. And they're, yep, in hospital bed, hooked up on various machineries like heart monitor, dialysis. I don't know how you guys say that in English. Machine, several drips. Is a very pale, very tiny looking in this hospital bed form of Darcy. She has her eyes closed for a moment.
Jacob kind of quietly walks on in, seeing that she's got her eyes closed, maybe sleeping, and he'll just kind of gently knock on the door.
Takes a couple of seconds before there's really a reaction. Her eyes kind of open halfway. I don't really go much further, but she recognizes him, and there is like a smile on her face, before it kind of before her face kind of twists in pain. Hey, how did you get here?
I have doctor friends. Sorry, am I waking you up?
No. Well, not really.
He shakes the smoothie. Had last time we went on the ride along, you like these.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Please come sit.
Thanks. And he'll set the smoothie down. Presumably her like hospital, her bed has like a
Yeah, there's one of those kind of like movable
movable
nightstands
trays.
that can
Yeah.
also serve as a tray. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, he'll put it on there, probably where she can go reach it, or can just give it to her if she wants it.
She she looks at it as if she's trying to look for like what kind of fruits are in there. Um,
The ones she talked about, the word she likes, I think. If I'm remembering. Our character. In
I don't even
character.
know. She probably has mentioned it. It doesn't
I
really
think she
matter.
did. I think, was it strawberry that she said she
Pro-
liked?
Probably.
Yeah, strawberry.
And yeah, once she's seated, like she'll extend a hand, trying to grab his just for a moment.
He'll reach out his hand, and so she's not to reach out too far because she looks like she's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, she kind of does. Yeah. And her hand is like, yeah, it's really cold. And really, like you can see like the veins and the bones like on her hand even. It looks kind of emaciated. So, caught any caught any bad guys lately?
Found that one guy on our ride along, caught him speeding again.
What excuse did he have this time?
He was gonna say the same thing until he looked at my face. And then he just took the ticket.
She smiles and like actually laughs, but that hurts, and you can clearly tell it hurts. Wow.
Found some more bad guys. Gonna go after them soon.
I hope you catch them.
Since when has Sergeant Clay ever let the city down?
Oh, I've never read anything in the newspapers about Sergeant Clay messing up majorly.
He looks grumpy as if no. As if no. But I'm the best, what? I'm the best. What is happening? Sort of face. I do not know my name.
So I'm sure you'll catch them. That's good. Has anything happened in the city? I've been here for a while, a couple of days. It's getting a bit boring.
I wonder if there's actually, because I don't look at the main LWoD page much. There's probably
Nah,
something.
there's nothing on the LWoD page. Well, I don't think so.
Not too much. Just New York Jets being bad at their jobs again.
Nothing like a tool's being set on fire again.
What did she say?
She asked like if there's nothing like O'Toole's being set on fire again.
No, no, but we're just one more loss away.
Mm.
Then you'll find me as part of Riot.
I hope not.
I have been part of a few protests, but none of which were particularly violent.
I I've mostly took protests to Twitter or Facebook or something.
Were you
But
at the Endron one?
no, no. I never, like I said, I didn't go out for them. I just had my PA tell me what stance would be best for me to take if I was asked for one.
Yeah, I was
Hmm?
I don't really like Endron trying to drill a hole in the middle of a forest.
Mm,
And then I
yeah,
arrested a bunch of Irish mobsters.
I I remember that I went to a party of what was his name again? Mason? Mr. Mason?
That's the guy.
Yeah, he actually flew me back to my hotel in a helicopter. He wanted more than just a party. But in the end, we did get a good business opportunity, and what's even more important, I got the information I was looking for.
You sound like Scarlett Johansson right now.
This is someone close to me was looking for some information on this guy. I helped him out. There's a lot you can do with a pretty face and a smile that you can't really do with yeah, any other some certain other means.
Jacob would be in stumble if she didn't seem to be in intense pain, so that's not what he's interested in.
You broke up a little bit?
Jacob, I was just saying, Jacob would be intrigued by that stumble in words, but considering she's in intense pain and is
I mean,
kind of a sorry state in front of him, that's not really his concern.
If you want to, you can make a P&E roll to see if that stumble was deliberate or not.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
This isn't him like consciously trying to analyze it though, because
No, that's fine.
he gets 2 successes.
Oh. Well, in that case, I would say that her gaze seems to be a bit more fixed on Jacob as she says that, and yeah, she could very well imply something with that.
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is a wink and a nod. I prefer the handcuffs.
That's part of your profession, isn't it? Handcuffs. I could make a remark about that, but that would be for when I'm better again.
Yeah. It's New York. City that never sleeps. Apparently decided to take a break.
Who decided to take a break?
New York.
Oh, I'm sure there's enough going on that we cannot sell.
Yeah. A lot of cracks to slip through.
Your will kind of reach out to the smoothie, and she'll just take the tiniest sip, puts it back. It's good.
Thanks, glad you like it.
Don't sound so official.
He kind of rubs the back of his head a little bit awkwardly. To be honest, I didn't really know what to get you, so.
I don't need much. It's nice to have someone come visit. It's been lonely.
I'm sorry, I know how that feels.
My husband has been extremely busy. He's a very important guy. So he couldn't really make time free for a minor inconvenience.
Jacob's chair scoots on over a little bit further. It's kind of hit hard for him to hide his emotions. It like her referring to herself as a minor inconvenience.
I mean, yeah, well, Jacob wouldn't know that, but it's more Darcy referring to the fact that she has definitely painted this off as a minor inconvenience and is still actively trying to do that. So even though, just one look at the situation, you can see that this is at least some pretty serious shit.
Don't say that. You're not a minor inconvenience.
I he doesn't know. Um, doesn't know much.
He doesn't know you're here?
He knows I'm in the hospital. But I told him that it's not so bad. There's no need to worry when he has more important things to do. You already worry so much.
You would do well to be a little bit more selfish.
I don't want him to see me like this. We just, they're so much fun. And I prefer to have the fun things and not this in his head.
I don't know. If it were me, I think I'd value seeing you over more than anything else, but
I know he already wants that. I've not seen him for a couple of months now.
by the
It's
way,
rough.
when Jacob walked in, there's a little board like stating your name.
Mm-hmm.
Does it actually have Ellsworth Lynch on it?
No, it just says Ellsworth.
Okay. Important tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
Back in character.
No, I mean she never
She
or
never got it
like
legally changed.
yeah.
Okay.
So have you been to Central Park lately?
It's harder to say when I'm not. I cut right through there half the time.
How is it?
As beautiful as it ever was.
That's good. No weird things happening there lately that you may have noticed?
Had some vandals come down and rough up the place, but
Really?
I'm running that case.
Mm.
Missile handled.
Yeah.
I couldn't act as smug as I do if I didn't. This nice place.
I guess. I prefer a bar. They don't really serve a good cocktail here.
No,
Even the food is kind of bland. Not that I'm really hungry.
Yeah. It's not that much different than travel food anyway. You're better off. Oh, I remember when I had to stay in the hospital. Food was atrocious.
Yeah. Well, I mostly have fluid food, so the smoothie is really good.
Happy you're locked out.
Yeah. Why was you in the hospital?
I got kidnapped.
Ouch.
And then I was beaten up and I was thrown out of car.
That must have sucked.
It did. I think it was less than pleasant when my kidnappers learned I was a cop. Then they thought twice. Bad thing about kidnapping a cop is that cops really hate it when cops get kidnapped.
Well, I can imagine. I wouldn't like my coworkers to be kidnapped either.
No, no, I'm a very anti-kidnapping sort of guy. Yeah, yeah. I spent some time in the hospital because of that.
They hurt you?
Who?
Your kidnappers?
Oh yeah,
Badly?
pretty. Uh, for people that break the law on a regular basis, yes.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. No worse for wear now, though.
That's good. You hear people getting a lot of problems with it afterwards.
Hmm. I don't blame people for wanting to step away from the world after that happens.
Yeah,
It was enough to make me do a double take.
I can imagine.
But then, if I let that stop me who I wanted to be, I wouldn't. Well, I don't think I'd be very happy with myself.
No, it's never stop being what you want to be.
You just hear like Jacob kind of hum, just like out of the corner of your ear, like the sound of "Can't Stop Believing." You're just like. Yep.
Sorry, our second trip never got.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Most police ride-alongs are there for people to see how things are done. The second one would have just been for fun. So
I only do things for fun. Well, except this.
ah, they're ruining my ride-alongs.
I'm sorry.
I feel like some old, impotent college professor in a tweed suit. Just rattling his fists. This is most gifted but rambunctious students. Which is true because you are very rambunctious.
Well, I'll be out here before you know it. We can plan a second ride.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a lie.
Yeah.
You don't need to truth guy that.
Yeah.
So, there's something that I would like to ask. Would you mind closing the door for a bit?
He will, yeah, he'll close the door and kind of sit down beside her.
Good. Okay, so I have a question. And it's a bit of a weird question, I guess. I was just wondering, um, could you get me out of here?
Jacob takes a moment to process the notion of smuggling a minor celebrity out of a hospital in a flagrant violation of the law. And considers this how it's gonna take some planning. Unfortunately, I can't make us both invisible. Otherwise, I'd do that.
I really don't have a lot of time. I'm afraid.
Jacob kind of tries to come up with an idea of like he's obviously like seriously thinking. It's not like, oh, Cox is turning in his head, or he's kind of comically navel gazing. He's actually giving it serious thought. But then he looks kind of sad at the end of it, as it's kind of clear that he can't really come up with a solution to the problem.
She's watching him actually rather intently for someone who's like only half awake.
I'm sorry. Just
Okay.
like have like I talk to people here, but like I'm
No, I get it. It's fine.
I couldn't sneak you out. Like I'm terrible at sneaking around anyway, but I don't know. If I was a cat burglar, I'd probably smuggle you out.
Then you'd have to arrest yourself, I guess. That would be awkward.
That would be awkward. I'd just tank off my own wrists and go home.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Gotta find another way. I don't want to stay here.
Did they even give you anything to do here, like a TV or like a computer, video games? Nothing.
She points at the TV, but it's like black.
It's like that big, like old black blocky TV. It's the worst.
Yeah. I watch TV sometimes, and at least I have my phone back, so I can text.
What you watch?
Um, Soaps mostly. Just, old episodes. Rewatching. It's kind of boring, but at least I don't have to, try to understand what's happening. It's a good thing of a soap. No matter what you miss, you always get back in the story. It's silly like that. Gonna miss it though.
I'm sure I'll give you plenty more to watch.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't wanna stay here. I've tried to avoid this.
Hmm. Hmm. Isn't there like a garden or something you can go up to? Like,
I can't. Too many
hmm.
machines.
Well, hmm. Well, if how about this? If if you can't go to the chaos, then we'll make the chaos come to us.
Okay.
So I have no idea how we're gonna do that, but it probably involves a lot of glitter, um, paper mache, and a comical montage.
That sounds rather lovely. It's stupid. I tried so long to, do all the weird things, do all the crazy things, and now that I'm here, I just want to, you know, not be here. That's really the only thing.
Mhm. Even if I'm not the guy who can get you out, at least I hope I can make it a little bit more bearable.
It's nice that you came to visit. Really good. So, remember when we were in that bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was another guy with you. Simon?
Yeah.
You two close?
Friends, yeah. Played the pool ball volleyball the other day. I refed.
I just need to ask if it doesn't make sense to you, just ignore this question. Are you one of the park people?
Jacob looks a little bit like, how to say, it can only be summed up in the expression, that's the second time I've heard this today, what the fuck. uh, he's just kind of like, why do people always call me a park person? God damn it. Like, do I look like I've grown out of a tree? Is that it? Do I have some bark on me? Leaves? Is this something I'm doing wrong? Do I smell like small woodland animals? I mean, hopefully in an affectionate sense, but still.
I've just been curious. I know it's none of my business, but
I think my skirting around your question is in many ways your answer.
I see. I I thought so. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I I do stuff.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad because there are a lot of things I want to say, but I can't because
I know. That's fine.
it sucks.
I know a couple of things. I was
It,
just being curious.
God, jeez, park people are the worst.
Well, would you prefer then?
I'm just Jacob.
Okay. Just Jacob. Just wanted to ask you if probably won't happen, but please don't tell anyone that you are here with me.
You don't want me to tell anyone?
I don't want you to tell your family. It sounds a bit stupid, I know, but I have a few friends that I consider rather close. I don't want them to see me like this.
There is a moment of silence. Kind of Jacob doesn't look directly at Darcy. In fact, he's looking off to the side. You can tell he's thinking about this fairly carefully. In a sort of blank expression towards the ground, his face doesn't really change for a good 5 or so seconds. Okay. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. I'll see if I can make this place a bit more chaotic. Might need pointers.
I don't plan to stay here for another 24 hours, so don't worry.
I'm gonna miss out my paper mache. I feel sorry for you. Well, if you're not intended to stay,
No.
will I be able to visit you again?
And like this soft smile on her face is kind of disappearing. It's her turn to look away. I I don't know.
Oh,
Not because I don't want to. Sorry. I'm not gonna. I don't want to die here.
well. If not, then
Thank you. Sorry, I've not met earlier.
I got lucky to catch you at the tail end.
Yeah.
I don't need to be the main character of everyone's story.
Promise me you'll be careful. I've heard about some of the things that you do. Not the police thing, but the park thing.
I may not look it, but I've made it a fair distance. I'll be careful. I'm as careful as you like to have fun. So, wherever you're going, have fun out there.
I'm going home.
Enjoy the trip.
It's hopefully not going to be far.
Always room for a police escort if you need one.
I'll keep it in mind. Take care of your people. They're a good bunch.
Thanks, Darcy. Enjoy yourself.
I will.
Kind of rub the hand he's holding. And we'll... Oops, sorry.
It's a little warmer now.
I'll be, yeah. He'll kind of rub it softly for a few seconds, and then he'll slowly rise from his chair.
She'll give it like a very tiny squeeze, which is probably given with most of the strength that she's left.
Mm.
And yeah, she'll watch him stand up.
He'll point to the smoothie souvenir.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll drink it.
You can never have too much strawberry.
This is true.
Goodbye, Darcy.
Goodbye, Jacob.
And he'll open the door. Look at her one more time.
Her eyes are basically closed already.
He just gives her a small wave regardless. And he will shut the door. Leave. And sign out.
And yeah, with that we can end the scene for Living World of Darkness RageMage. Thank you, Play, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And well, goodbye.